In the shadow-streaked city of Avalir, where neon lights skewed the difference between day and night, and the air thrummed with the forgotten whispers of the old gods, lived Lysa, a street artist with the unlikely gift of seeing through veils that separated worlds. Avalir was not just a city. It was a convergence point for the threads of countless realities, and it was built upon the ancient myths that the modern world dismissed as mere stories. Here, machines and magic intertwined, leaving sparks of the extraordinary in their wake. Lysa painted murals of beings she glimpsed in her visions, serpentine creatures with eyes like molten gold, whispering fae hidden beneath cloaks of shadow, and heroes whose deeds were etched into the fabric of the universe, yet forgotten in the minds of humans. Her art was mesmerizing, a collision of past myths and present realities, attracting the eyes of both human and otherworldly beings. One chilly evening, as the puddle-strewn streets reflected the neon dazzle like mirrors to the heavens, Lysa met an enigmatic figure, cloaked in twilight. He introduced himself as Eldrin, a librarian bound to the Great Archive, a mythical library that contained all stories ever told, including those the world was yet to invent. The archive was fading, its existence threatened by the loss of belief in dreams and myths. Eldrin sought Lysa's unique vision to help restore the archive. Eldrin led her through the arterial backstreets of Avalir into a world slightly out of sync with her own. They arrived at a vast, ancient library where the walls themselves were living stories, murmuring tales in a symphony only the chosen could hear. Here, Lysa's eyes widened with unbridled wonder as she saw the stories whose shadows she had only glimpsed and painted. The librarian explained that each mural she crafted with genuine belief strengthened the threads linking the archive to the world. As belief in magic and myth waned, so too did the archive's essence. Lysa, moved by the purpose bestowed upon her, agreed to paint not just murals but entire buildings with the forgotten myths of Avalir, thereby weaving new threads of belief. Days flowed into nights as Lysa painted with a frenetic energy driven by newfound purpose. Each stroke of her brush on the crumbling facades of Avalir's buildings brought forth heroes and beasts from myths, whispering to the city's inhabitants of a magic they had forsaken but now remembered. Meanwhile, whispers in the less illuminated corners of Avalir spoke of tech moguls who sought to harness the archive's power to control narratives at their will. These moguls, having once dismissed tales as mere child's fantasies, now recognized their potential to shape realities. Aware of their intentions, Eldrin and Lysa plotted to safeguard the archive. On the eve of the convergence, an astral alignment that would either seal or break the archive's fate, they orchestrated a citywide exhibit of Lysa's art, inviting all of Avalir to witness the revival of legend and lore. The exhibit was spectacular. Murals pulsed with life. Myths danced upon the walls, singing to the souls of viewers. The collective belief surged, a powerful wave that rewound the clock of forgotten tales. As the clock struck the convergence, the city lit up with a brilliance unseen in ages. The archive was secured, its stories more vibrant than ever, as people from both technology and tradition realized the importance of coexistence. Eldrin thanked Lysa, who had now become not just an artist, but a keeper of myths. In the heart of an ever-sleeping city glimmered the profound truth. Stories, regardless of their origin, held the power to shape worlds. The murals of Avalir stood not just as art, but as beacons of a newly kindled faith in the extraordinary, echoing the old gods' whispers louder than ever in the space where magic and machine met.